with Intuitive Dreams, and welcome to our Angel Pep Talk topic. This time we will have Archangel Michael come in and talk about what's been happening with people getting information from their angels. You know, the main theme being a lot of people are opening their hearts to angelic forces and asking for help and guidance. What sometimes can happen is that things are not answered. People are losing their faith. People are losing their trust in the angelic forces. And I asked Michael to come in and give us his perspective on what he thinks is happening and going on in the relationship between humans and the angelic realm. So we're just gonna, if you would like to participate, you can close your eyes, focus on Michael's name. We're bringing him in. He's a divine protector. He also is like a divine psychologist. He's very educated. He's very intelligent. Okay, so we're just asking Michael, what does he want to say? You know, like, this is a phrase that I often heard from people. Help, angels, I've been working with you for so long. Why is my life not turning around? Now, let's put that question out to Michael and see what he wants to say. And Michael, it's kind of funny. Michael he has a good sense of humor too. He's like, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. But what I get is that he's saying that the relationship is always a 50-50 match. That it's not always people just praying for help and then bam, everything is automatically fixed. It's usually people being called to work with them. And he said that it's through the heart center, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. Those energy centers in the body get activated, and then people become more aware of higher energy beings. They may have things where they see them, feel them, hear them, or even spirits, things like that. It's like at a certain point in their life, their angels and guides that take care of them throughout their life kind of turn a volume up, and then they're able to sense everything. That's what happened to me after I had my son. I think I was like 28 or something. It was like, voot, and all of a sudden I was like, who the hell are these people in my room? I was like, what is that thing over in the corner? I saw like these druid monk people walking through my home. I saw these departed people that looked kind of sick floating around. I saw these angels, these giant, like they look like what you see out of a painting, you know, and they were like standing around my house guarding it, you know. So Michael is saying that more people are waking up, more people are forcing themselves to wake up. Also, they're curious about their abilities. They want to know who they are, where they came from. Now, when in connection with working with the angels, Michael is saying that it does have to be a 50-50 collaboration. That, you know, what happens in the beginning is people often, angels, please help me, God, angels, or whoever you work with, okay? Because a lot of people work with different types of gods, goddesses, whatever the case may be. Michael and the angels, they answer the call, they answer the first call. And then the person is like, oh my gosh, they're real. I'm feeling miracles. I'm so happy. I'm excited. But now the real work begins. They made their presence known. Now it's up to you to decide, okay, I need to break these addictions, the habits, the cycles in my life. And then you continue to learn about the angels, how to work with them, things of that nature. And then it goes from there. And Michael is saying it doesn't, when you work with angels or you get angel readings, it does not mean that everything is solved and your life is just rainbows and unicorns from here on out. It means it's kind of like the model of success. It's not an upward shot. It's a lot of ups and downs. It's a lot of hills and valleys. But what happens in working with the angels is that they're always working on you and upgrading your energy and you become smarter, stronger, more intelligent. And then eventually you get to a point where you're like, I can't take my life this way anymore. I'm going to make the changes. I'm going to get out of this situation. I'm going to move. I'm going to a new location. You get to where you can't handle living the way that you are anymore if you're in a bad situation. Okay. Now, there's another topic I want to bring up. This has come up to me as I've done readings for people, the death of a loved one. Now, a lot of times, people come to me, we look for messages from pets or departed people. They want to know about why did the angels and God let them pass? They're able to create all these miracles, or they've experienced these miraculous things they can't explain. They're like, why did you let my loved one pass? And there's a lot of anger and frustration. Now, I've had this happen with several people that I've worked with, where they have this anger and they even turn away from God and they turn away from the angels because of it. And one thing that I would like to bring up is that the angels, if someone has a set time that they're leaving Earth and God and their soul is ready to go, they're leaving. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you do, it's their time to go. And this is what I've learned from doing readings, is that people can have several times in their life where there's an exit date. And, so this is what I've discovered, okay? It may be different for other readers, whatever. This is what rings true for me, that I've discovered working with my angels and guides and spirit team, okay? That people can have several times in their life where there's an exit date. So maybe there was a time where there was an accident when they were, so I'm giving some examples now. They're like when they were 15, they went on this boating thing and they almost died. That was an exit date, but they made it, okay? Their soul wasn't ready to go. Then at 27, they got in a car crash, and that also could have been an exit date. And then at 55, they finally left. So sometimes people have several dates, exit dates, that they could leave. And why they said that not everybody has this. It's up to that person before they come down and they start their life on Earth. They decided, okay, I didn't like being on Earth the first time, so I want a couple of dates where if my soul is ready to go, not the personality, not the person here, if my soul is ready to go, then I just want to get out. It's like, cut my losses, I want to leave. And, for people on the other side of that, where they're loving someone and they're passing, they may not understand that. They don't care. They're irrational. They just want that person to live. They don't want them to die. Like for a mother losing her child, or vice versa, a daughter losing her mom. We can become very irrational. We could be full of rage and anger, and we could lash out at the very beings and people that helped get our loved one to a safe place on the other side. And what the angels say about that is they try not to take anything personally. Like if, let's say, Archangel Michael's been working with somebody for a long time, and then their relative passes and they're mad at Michael because he didn't help that person to live and stay when it wasn't his call to do that. He was just there to help them to pass, to make it comfortable. And this person turns their back on Michael. And Michael said that the angels do have feelings. We're not just robots that do magical wishes. We're the arms and legs of God. Yes, we're all interconnected, but we are just like you. We have feelings. We have our own goals. We have everything that, different things we want to achieve in life. He said that's why there's lighter forces and darker forces, because everybody is free to make a choice. Those, it's like different sides of the same coin, personalities and things like that, like how we have in the world, all these different types of people. We have that in heaven. Now, Michael is saying that this is his advice, is like, if you're in a situation like that where we're just talking about you want to turn your back on the angels and God because they didn't give you what you wanted, or that you suffered an extreme loss and you're blaming them, or you can't get past it, take some time to heal within yourself and then come back to a place of love, and then come back to a place of love, and then try to reintegrate with those forces that helped you in the beginning. Michael is saying that it's okay if you don't come back, but he often says that if people get into that type of energy, they stay in resentment, they stay in anger, and it builds up within them, and the depression, the sadness, and all that just piles up, and it gets worse. So when you ask for help from somebody that you enjoy, like in the physical world as well, okay? But Michael is saying, yes, we do have feelings. We do get upset when like he's saying that they build strong relationship bonds with people, and when people just cut it off, it can hurt them. They can, be upset. They have to work through their own feelings, even though they understand, okay, this person's in another place and I'm supporting them along the way. They don't understand everything that I do. Okay, so let me see anything else that they wanted to bring up. Now, let me just put it up to Michael. What else does he want to say? Now, he's telling me to address, so I put some notes on different things. If you work with angels for a period of time, and then for whatever reason you don't get your requests or the things that you need, there is always a reason why that happens. It's not that somebody's being mean or somebody's withholding. It often has to do with you. Sometimes it's like a part of your energy is not ready to go to the next phase of your life. There's a part of you that's stuck. You need to look at your habits, behaviors, things like that. Sometimes I've had a lot of people come to me for help. They want to change their life. They want to get on a new path, but yet they're still stuck in like addictive patterns, behaviors. Sometimes it has to do with alcohol and drugs, and then they're not moving forward to where they want to be, and then they're frustrated with me when they're not doing the steps on their own to get to where they want to be. Let me look at anything else. Now, let me just see if Michael has anything else he wants to say. He said that when people break off from us, sometimes it's for the best, and they need to recover and let go, and they need to start, sometimes they can put so much faith into us that they don't have enough faith in themselves. And we're here to teach empowerment. We're not here to fix everything for everybody all the time. Yes, we do. We're able to move mountains. We're able to do miracles. We're able to do these amazing things. But we're here to show you that you're able to do it too. At the end of this, we want humanity to come out of this feeling empowered, not feeling overly dependent. We want to create with you, not always for you. In the beginning of the relationship, we will help create for you to help you to take charge of your life and your situation. But over a period of time, you need to take those steps yourself. Now, another thing Michael is talking about is as you build your way up the spiritual ladder, like spiritual people, we start building very strong assertiveness. Like, just because you're a spiritual person and you want to be in peace and all that doesn't mean you're somebody to be stepped over or taken advantage of or used or played. We're here as you become a stronger person. The angels are not weak. they're very strong, you know. They're able to like snap their fingers and create something and do things. And they're here to teach us that we're able to create and do what we need to, but stepping into our power. Now, that's why I work with them, is that they do make me kind of relaxed, self-care. I take care of myself. I do things for myself. But also, I'm not taking crap from people anymore. People that try to use me or play me or lie to me or steal money from me. You know, that's one thing that the angels have taught me, is respect yourself. Respect who you are. So that's one thing that you can, you know, you could think of me, I guess, as the end result of, I've been working with them for over 15 years. And I've had a lot of people try to bully me or step on me or try to do things to me. And every time they've made me stronger and stronger and stronger, to the point of like, you know, I can be a kind, loving person, but that doesn't mean I'm a doormat. And let's see, anything else that Michael wants to say. Now, he said that the angels are wanting people to take more action in their lives, that it does need to be more of a cooperative exploration of your senses, okay, your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, you know, all those different things within you. Okay, it is time to wake those senses up, to be able to utilize them in your everyday life. Wouldn't you want to be able to know if the person is lying that's talking to you, or, you know, what's really happening, or feel like something is going to happen and you're able to navigate safely out of a dangerous situation? Okay, guys, with that, I think that's everything that they want to say, and I'm going to stop here and take care.